Hello student, today we will see force and pressure. You might have come across force term in class 7. We will see further some topic related to force and pressure. So what is force? Now suppose some box is kept on a this is kept on a ground. This is ground. Now if you are pushing it, suppose if you are pushing it, then what you will observe, this box might be moving. Now take another example here. Here two friends are pushing. This is also box. Here two friends are pushing the box from the opposite direction. Then what you will observe here? Here you will observe that this box is not moving. Here in this case, if this person was pushing this box, then it was moving. And here in this case, it was not moving. You have played like a rope game in which from both sides students will pull it, right? This person will pull in this direction and this person will pull in this direction. So what will happen? Nothing will happen. If here one more person is joining this side, then what you will observe? You will observe that this person is also moved towards this side along the rope. Now you have seen that in door, while opening door, you push it from one side, then it will open. So all of these are the example of forces. So basically what is force? So what is force? Here we have seen that force is the interaction between two bodies, whether that bodies are living or non-living. But force arises when two bodies interact. So how we can define? Force can be defined as a pull or push. A pull or push open object. Open object is known as force. So a pull or push open object is known as force. Like here is the box. If someone is pulling by rope, this is box. If someone is pulling by rope in this direction, then that means that person is applying force to this box. So in this case it is pulling. Now so if some person is applying force in this direction, it is pushing. This is box. Here that person is pushing this box. So person is applying force on this box. So it can be pull or it can be pushed. Both can be termed as force. So force is denoted by F. This is the way we denote force, like if. So here is the force, here is the force. What is the unit of force? We measure force in Newton, like we measure mass in kg, like time in second or hour. Similarly, here force can be measured in Newton. So unit is Newton. This is the unit of force and symbol is N, capital N. So we can say that if this is box and someone is applying force, suppose someone is applying some force, let us say 10 Newton. So like that we will represent it. 10 Newton. Newton is the unit, 10 is the magnitude, how much it is applying force. So this is the way we represent it. So we have seen that force can be represented by F and the magnitude of force. There are two components of force. Like if I say force is equal to 10 Newton. So this Newton is basically unit. This is unit, and this 10 is denoting actually the strength of force. What is denoting? A strength of force. Strength of force. Let us take here two poles. One is F1 is equal to 20 Newton, and F2 is equal to 5 Newton. So here 10 is the strength of force, here 20 is the strength of force, 5 is the strength of force. So if you see here, F is 10 Newton, F1 is 20 Newton, F2 is 5 Newton. So F2 is less than F, because strength of this force is 10, whereas strength of this force is 5. So you can see from here that F2 is less than F, and in this case F1 is 20 Newton, F is 10 Newton. So F1 is greater than F, because strength of F1 is 20. So you can see that F is less than F1. Fine. So this strength of force can sometimes, or usually it is called as magnitude. Magnitude of force. Magnitude of force. So magnitude, basically, what is the magnitude? This term here, for example, in this case, for this force 10 is the magnitude, for this force F1 force 20 is the magnitude, for F2 force 5 is the magnitude. So magnitude basically tells us the strength of force, whether it is stronger enough to have some effect. And this Newton everywhere, this tells us the unit system in which we are measuring the force. So we have seen magnitude or strength of force. Now let us take cases in which two forces are applied on an object. So suppose this is some object, this is some, let us say this is box. Mass maybe, let us take 10 kg. 10 kg is the mass of this box. Now if I am applying two force in the opposite direction, if I am applying two force in the opposite direction, 10 Newton, fine. Now in second case, I am applying, this is same box kept on a floor, and mass is also same 10 kg. Now I am applying here 10 Newton, and I am applying from this direction 12 Newton. Now this is also same box. I am taking P case. Now here I am applying 12 Newton, and in this, from this direction I am applying 10 Newton. Now what is the effect? In this case, when two equal strength of forces are applied from the opposite direction, in this case what you will see? No movement of the box. So basically here this 10 Newton force from the left side and 10 Newton force from the right side is applied to the box. Since both the magnitude are equal, so net effect or net force, we can say that will be zero force. Here in this case, second case, 10 Newton is applied from left side and 12 Newton from the right side. You will see that 12 Newton is greater than 10 Newton. So only this force will be able to produce effect when it is greater than 2 Newton, right? Because 12 Newton minus 10 Newton is 2 Newton. So effectively you can say that only 2 Newton force is applied from the right side. Now coming to third case, if you see here 12 Newton or left side force is greater than right side force. So here also the effective force is how much? 12 minus 10, which is equal to 2 Newton. So effective force is basically 2 Newton force is applied from left side. So let us write here, this is equivalent to no force is applied on this box, or you can say that net zero force is applied. In this case, you can say that net zero force is applied because left side force and right side force both are equal. They will cancel each other. So, equivalent to this is net zero force is applied. In this case, 10 Newton is from left side, 12 Newton is from right side. So 12 Newton is greater by 2 Newton. So this you can say that effectively 2 Newton is applied from right side. 2 Newton is applied from right side. Now coming to third case, here 12 Newton is from left side and 10 Newton is from right side. So 12 Newton is greater by 2 Newton from right side force. So you can say that effectively 2 Newton force is applied. 2 Newton force is applied from left side. So you can say that 2 Newton force is applied from left side. So how do we know that? How can we find effective force? So there are some rules, like rule number 1. So suppose this F1 and F2 is applied on this box of mass F. So first check out that the force which is along the same line. Here if you see F1 and F2 are along the same line. Direction may be opposite but along the same line, right? F1 is parallel to the ground, this is ground. And F2 is also parallel to the ground. So both are basically parallel to the ground, or you can say in horizontal direction. So first find out the force. In horizontal direction, and then find out the direction, whether they are right side or whether they are left side. So what we have to do? I am writing first for horizontal, right? All the forces acting along horizontal direction. Along horizontal direction. Then after that find out whether they are left side or right side, or they are acting from the left side or right side, and then segregate from the right side, or this is step 1, this is step 2. Make a group of force acting from the right side and left side, acting from right side and left side. Now, suppose here there are maybe more than two forces, F3, F2, F4. So F1, F2, F3, F4 all are acting along the horizontal line. Now make a group. This F1 and F3 are acting from left hand side, and F2 and F4, let us say F2 and F4 are acting from the right side. Now from assign positive sign to any of these two groups. If you are assigning positive sign to this side, then right side force will be negative. Assign, now what you will do, assign positive sign to any of the group. Assign positive sign to any of the group. So after assigning positive sign to any of the group, then another group will be, or other group will be having negative sign. Like in this case, F1, if I am taking this side as positive, then this side will be negative. So if I am taking this side as positive, then this side will be negative. That means our F1 and F3 will be positive, are positive, and F2 and F4 will be negative. F2 and F4 are negative. So now write net force. Net force or resultant force F1 plus F2 minus F2 minus F4. So this F1 and F3 are positive, so F1 plus F3, F2 and F4 are negative. So minus F2 minus F4. So what is the net you will get? If this is positive, then the net force is in the right side. If this is negative, then net force is in the left side. So now let us take example. Suppose this is 10 kg and I am applying two force 10 Newton. This is, let us say, 2 Newton, 5 Newton, and taking 6 Newton. So now if I am taking this side as positive, then this side will be negative. So our net force will be 10 Newton plus 2 Newton minus 5 Newton minus 6 Newton. So 12, 11. So 1 Newton. See here 1 Newton positive. That means in this case the net force is in the right side, or you can draw the equivalent force diagram as 1 Newton. This is the equivalent force diagram for 10 kg. Now let us take second example. Suppose this is 10 Newton. This is 20 Newton. Now only two forces are here. Now I am taking this side as positive and this side as negative. So what is the net force here? What is the net force? Net force will be 10 Newton minus 20 Newton. This is equal to minus 10 Newton. So if you see clearly here, force is negative here. Net force is negative. Negative means the net force will be in this direction, or the equivalent force diagram will be, this is 10 Newton. So this is the equivalent force diagram. So only 10 Newton and 20 Newton, two force was acting. So after simplifying this, you will get the net force in the direction of right side, and this is the net force diagram. Let us take some more example. Let us say here 12 Newton force is applied and in this direction 7 Newton force is applied. So if you take this side as positive, then this side will be negative. So if you find net force will be 12 Newton minus 7 Newton. Here this is positive, so this here plus 12. So we generally don't write plus sign. So 12 Newton minus 7 Newton. This minus is because this force is minus 7 Newton. That's why we have written minus here. So if you simplify this, you will get 5 Newton. Or the equivalent force diagram will be, see here, this is positive. Positive means in this direction. Positive means in this direction. So here force will be in this direction, 5 Newton. So let us take another example. Now here if it is 40 Newton and in this direction if it is force is applied 45 Newton. You find the net force here. Now let us say this side is positive and this side is negative. So what is the net force? Net force is 40 Newton minus 45 Newton. Net force is 40 Newton minus 45 Newton. So if you simplify, you will get minus 5 Newton. So here sign is minus. Minus means in this direction. Negative means in this direction. So if you draw the equivalent force diagram here, you will get something like this. This is your 5 Newton. So this is the way we find the net force when two forces along acting the horizontal direction. Now let us see what happens when we will do it for vertical direction. Let us say we know that this is the vertical direction, right? This direction is called vertical. So let us say example. Let us say this is the box kept on the floor. So if I am applying here in this direction, let us say F1, and from this direction if we are applying F2. So if we want to find the net force on this box, so take any of these two directions as positive and then other direction will be negative. So if you are taking this as, let us say this as negative, then this will be positive. So net force will be here. See, this is positive, so F2 minus F1. This is your net force. Now, if this quantity is positive, that means net force will be in this direction. If this quantity is negative, then net force will be in this direction. Let us take some example. So let us take some example. Now, if this is the box. Here from the downward direction I am applying 10 Newton and in this direction I am applying 8 Newton. So what is the net force? Let us take this direction as positive, then this direction will be negative. So what is the net force? Net force is 10 Newton minus 8 Newton, which is equal to 2 Newton. So that means net force is left in this direction. Or the equivalent diagram will be something like this. So in this direction 2 Newton. Now take some another example. Now in this direction I am applying force, let us say 4 Newton, and in this direction I am applying force, let us say 6 Newton. So if I am taking this as negative direction, then this will be positive direction. Now if I find out the net force, then 4 Newton minus 6 Newton, which is equal to minus 2 Newton. Minus 2 Newton means net force will be in this direction, or here you can draw the equivalent force diagram as like this. So here sign is negative, negative means in this direction. So here is the force on this block. This is the net force diagram. Let us take some example. Now I am applying here, let us say 5 Newton, and from this direction I am applying 10 Newton. Then what is the net force? Net force, I am taking this as positive, I am taking this as negative. So net force will be 5 Newton minus 10 Newton, which is equal to minus 5 Newton. So your net force is minus, that means in this direction, or you can draw the force diagram something like this. This is your 5 Newton, this is the net force diagram. So let us take some more example. Suppose this is 12 Newton and in this direction let us say 4 Newton. I am taking this as negative direction and this as positive direction. So what is the net force? Net force will be 12 Newton minus 4 Newton, which is equal to 8 Newton. Here it is positive, that means our net force diagram will be something like this. This is our 8 Newton. I hope now it is clear how to find the net force.